It was a dream come true. I mean, as a director, it's like a kid in a candy shop. It took a while to assemble the cast. We were casting for about a year and a half. It's the longest time I've ever spent casting a movie, but it was worth it. I started kind of conceiving this movie like 15 years ago. So Hollywood has changed even during the course of writing and making this movie. But yeah, you can't not be aware. Releasing this movie right now, there's a ton of parallels, and I think that makes the movie all the more. I think exciting for audiences today. I'd say also the parallels don't just extend to Hollywood today. They extend to every workplace, industry, art form, way of life today. All over the world, people are feeling like they're in some kind of transition, like the world is changing, like technology is changing our lives. That's what this movie's about. It's about what it feels like to experience that kind of transition. It's comedy and tragedy. It's got both in it. And I think people, actors of the level of Margot or Brad or Gene or Giovanna Depo or Diego, what they can do is they bring this humanity to it. So no matter how outrageous the stuff you see on screen is, and there's a lot of outrageous stuff in this movie. Margot fights a snake. That's outrageous, but she makes you believe it. You see the human being. You see the emotions underneath. That's real acting. That's not many people can pull that off. Well, it was just the biggest thing I think I'd ever done that any of us had ever done. It's like every scene in this is larger than life. It's like, you start with like a party scene to end all party scenes. That was the hope. Then you're on a battlefield, movie sets shooting at once. Then you're at another party, a snake fight, a crocodile, an elephant. I mean, the whole, it's like, we threw everything into this movie, and I wanted it to feel like a ride. We packed everything into this movie, so it's a full meal. So there's a lot in it. So I think you're going to get something different every time you see it. We tried to, even every image, we tried to sort of frame it in depth. So you have foreground and background. You have different stuff going on in the frame at all times. So yeah, there's always something for the eye to look at, and I think every time you watch the movie, you'll see something else to look at, and that's, I think, part of the excitement of it.